Hello. Okay, I feel like I got a ton done this week. These are my fancy scissors. They have to go back in the other room. But I have this series of these buckets from scrapbook.com to make project things. And I have to say that this is absolutely an amazing way to keep your projects in order. I have a whole video about it. But I found my Christmas jingles that I ordered. So we're going to add some of those to Christmassy up this side. So we have a snowflake and a gem. Is this on backwards? No, it's on forwards. So we're going to finish up our dangles, put on the extra border pieces, or excuse me, ribbons. And then I will be about ready for next week's final reveal. This one might be a little short. I had to go see, Grandpa Jim is in the hospital. He has a blood clotting issue. So yesterday was going to be a day to do the video. And it did not turn out to be that. Instead, I went to see my dad in the hospital. He's fine. They're helping him. And that is my priority as opposed to working on my Christmas journal. But I'm also waiting for news, so I might as well hang out with you lot. Wish I wasn't so wiggly. And I got all with my, oops, how did this come off? This is supposed to be on here. I got all my edges done, or all my tabs. Got all my tabs done with the Nouveau Crystal Glaze. Well, maybe we'll see. If I get a call, then we have to go. But if I don't get a call, maybe we could do some embossing. All right, let's pick a cute one. I like those little Santa Claus. I like this deer. That's kind of clever. Okay, let's do the deer. I have a whole series. If you're just coming in on this one, we've been working on this altered book, and I have a whole series of videos about it. And I want these dangles, let me show you. I like my dangles to dangle off the side, right? Like this. If you like to have your dangles come down this way, then I would do them on the bottom as opposed to the middle. Okay, we have two more. So we did a cute reindeer. Oh, he's a cute reindeer too. I love a tree. I think I'm going to do a tree just because I like trees. And then I think I need a Santa Claus. He's kind of fun. My granddaughter, Emmy, will like him. So we're going to do a Santa Claus and a tree. Anyways, I feel like this is going super well. We're going to have a finished journal at the end of this. Oh my gosh, you guys. I give my phone to my granddaughter sometimes. And I happened to be on the page where I was posting the link to last week's video. And she goes, Granberry, those are your arms. And I said, yeah, I'm making a little video. And so she sat there and watched me work on this. And you have no idea how horrified my husband would be if he knew that our granddaughter was sitting there watching me do crafts on the internet. He doesn't think that this is, I mean, he knows it's a real job. He's not belittling me or anything like that. But also, this is a ridiculous real job to have. And if he knew that Emmy was sitting and watching a video of me doing crafts, it would crack him up, which is fair. Which is fair. Can we do it this way so then my wiggling doesn't matter as much? That didn't help. And this looks a little I think I need a littler grommet for this one. Doing the grommets and stuff feels a little convoluted when you first start doing it, but after you've done it for a while, it's super easy. You just make a hole, and then you want to put your grommet, it's just a little silver ring that you crimp, in to help stabilize the hole, and then you use the crocodile to pinch the grommet, is functionally all that's happening. There we go. Yep, a little hole in the thing, and let's do it again. So nice, we did it twice. And we'll put in, that's right, squish. And if you have owie hands, this is actually pretty good, because the mechanism in here, I think I need to get some, ooh, I'm gonna have to talk to my husband about some WD-40 for that. Okay, so now let's make sure they're hanging the right way. We need our Christmas tree and our Sandy Claus. So I have a little bit of glitter, I have a little bit of Christmas. I think I'm gonna put my tree on there. And I love having dangles. I like having a lot of metal bits in my junk journals. That makes me really happy. You don't have to have all these metal bits. I see a lot of gals do lots of stuff with paper. That's fun. I tend to like more dangles and zhuzhis and all kinds of crap in my altered books. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we have dangles all along the edge. Beautiful. And now we're gonna put all these back in here because they go in there. Ooh, we also could do these. We have some fun brads. All right, so let's do some brads, because I know I had seen a couple places that I could use something cute. Now I do want to put I put a little sticker on there. I do want to put a ribbon on this one, because I want stuff sticking out of the top of my, there's like a little, is this, there's something wrong with this. Okay, so I want to show you, you don't have to have a super fancy one. You can just use a hole punch. Now you can't put the brad in. You have to have the crocodile. Anyways, he understands mechanical things. I do not understand mechanical things at all. So I want to have a different string. So we're going to pick out some different strings. I need a skinny string. Oh, I definitely want one of them to be little puff balls. I love those. Not for a string, but for one of the tops of the pages. And if you didn't see before, I got this at, oh, look, there's different puff balls. That's not very Christmassy, though. I got this at Michael's years ago. Oh, how about some red rickrack for that string sticking out? That seems fun. All right, let's do that one while we're here. And all you do is you make a loop. You stick it through. And then you pull up your dealy bobs. You don't have to tie a knot or anything. If you find out that they start to kind of come apart, then you could glue it. Sometimes I glue them. But now, watch. See, now we're starting to get some fun stuff going out of the top of this thing. Okay, I need a piece of tape. This book is not doing well. And it's starting to fall apart, which is fine. We have fabric tape, and this is Tim Holtz fabric tape. And what we're gonna, and the reason why I like it so much is it can constrict and expand, where if you use regular tape, as the pages open and close, it can't manage itself as well. So when you use a nice little bit of fabric tape, see, now it doesn't bother it. Do we have any other? That one's doing good. All right, I do want to have some more strings coming out. Where did our, oh, I put it back. Okay, so this one's going to come out of the side. This side, and this one's going to come out of this side. And we need 2 more fun ribbons. Ooh, that's kind of snazzy, isn't it? Now this kind of ribbon will just shoot down on itself if you don't seal it. So you could seal it with glue. If you put a little dab of glue at the end of it, it'll seal it. But you can also seal it with your lighter. I know I just seen my lighter. Up here, there it is. And you just go along that edge and it melts that edge and it seals it. And this edge is already melted. That's how they did it at the factory. Doesn't hurt anything. And you wind up with an edge, a ribbon that isn't gonna fray. So I'm gonna stick this through. I try to get it pretty equal because I don't want one really long string and one short string. There we go, more hanging out the top. Let's find, oh, look at this green one. Okay, that's a pretty one for this, but maybe not so cute for an edge, but for a sticky outy toppy part. Right. There we go. And this one already feels like it's going to have trouble managing itself. Like these thicker ones seem like they're minding themselves better, but this one already feels like it's coming undone. So I just put a little dab of glue in there. Give it 1 second. And that will glue that ribbon right in where I want it to be. And if you wanted to, so see how this isn't as cute as it could be? Let's go ahead and we'll put some little brads. There we go. It's cute. What do we got for this one? Ooh, a little Christmas tree. Just another layer. That's what you want to do. You want to keep building little layers here and there. This one's okay. Okay. I don't know I love it, but it's fine. I like this one very much. I like this peep through. I like this. Oh, we should cut that off. I was just flipping it around, sticker around from the other side, and it's not strong enough to hold it. But look how cute that is. That's from that, oh, maybe part of why I don't like this is I don't have a string in it yet. Let's get a good string. I'm thinking something red. We got to cut off the excess. Something red. That's kind of fat for that. Ooh, here's a sparkly red. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do 2 because that's super skinny. We'll do a sparkly red and some more of that really super skinny green. The sparkly red you don't have to melt. It's like it's not going to fray. But if you have a frayer, you can always just burn it. And then we're going to pull this up, and that feels like a lot. I wish my crocodile was working because I'd like a grommet in there, but that feels like a lot for this to manage on its own. So we're going to just put a little dab of glue in there. A little dab will do ya. See, I like it better already. I think part of it is I don't love the color that this became, this bright red. Everything else is more of a muted red. So let me see if I can fix this. Bing, bing, bing. Wood painting over this. Who had using paint on their bingo card? If you watch enough of my stuff, mostly my answer to problems is glue and paint. So I'm going to do half of it and see if we like it. And there's really nothing to lose because I don't like the pink look at all. This is not a modern Christmas altered book. This is a kind of a vintagey Christmas. All right, let's look at it. Oh, I like it 100% better. That is a no-brainer for me. And it's always so interesting to see, like when I get this done and it's more of a traditional Christmas color, am I still going to be looking at it going, oh, I really don't like this page? Or am I going to go, oh, that is like a real, like I already like this side better. Just painting that little bit. A lot of these ephemeras are a little coated, so if you get paint on them, you can just wipe it off. And then sit with your finger up in the air for a wee minute so that you don't get paint all over everything else. Now, Santa isn't all stuck down, so we can paint around him. Oh my goodness. Can you even? This to me just changed my whole feeling for these 2 pages. So it's always worth, if you don't like something, keep doing it until you like it. So I was just sitting here laughing to myself about Tim Holtz. And he must get lots of people who ask him how to tell when the paint is dry. And he says, kind of snotty, which is hilarious because he's so nice. He's like, if you touch it and it's not wet, then it's dry. And that cracks me up. Okay, what we're going to do here is this tag is very delicate. It is just 2 pieces of paper stuck together, which is not conducive to it being a hardy tag. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on some ultra thick. And this is an embossing dauber. So you push it down, and all you have to see is that there's a little wet. You don't have to drown it. Let's do this outside of my tray. And these daubers or the pads or anything, I have little pens. What they have on them is glycerin, and that just keeps it wet and open so that the embossing powder will stick a little bit when it's dry, and then it'll really stick once you emboss it. Okay, here we go. You don't want to be skimpy with your embossing powder. Okay. Now with something like this, I always heat it from the bottom, okay? If you blow this from the top, it's going to blow all your nuggets away, right? But if you heat it from the bottom, then they'll all stay on there. Darn it, I tapped it. Okay, you're probably going to have to do 2. And I got my little fingy guys because it was starting to get a little hot. Oh, we lost a bunch of them. All right, we'll do this in 2. We'll do this in 2 times because you can always reheat your embossing powder. There's not much left on the top at this point. Okay, all our embossing powder fell off. And there's a slight chance our tag is on fire. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I need a more, so we gotta wait for it to dry, to at least not be boiling hot. Okay, this time we're gonna do it this way. Do I have a piece of paper? Oh, I have that garbage paper. Because I don't want to get embossing liquid all over my... All right, let's see how this does. That little dauber might not have had enough goo left in it. Because while some of it could fall off, all of it shouldn't have fallen off. Take your thing and move it away, or you're going to blow your embossing powder all over your room. I'm doing it one more time. And I have to tell you, Ranger's little hand guys really keep your fingers from hurting. Okay, and I feel like this tag went from drab to fab. I don't think there's much in my world that I would be unhappy to have embossed. And now I have embossing powder all over my desk. At the end of this project, I'm going to clean up the whole desk. But honestly, right at this second, there isn't that much... I guess I could clean it up every time I worked, but then I wouldn't enjoy coming in so much. Okay. There we go. Now, it's not perfectly covered, but that also means that I can go in with some inks and stuff and maybe zhuzh it up a little bit. But I love how this looks, and that's all that matters because it's my journal. It's my journal, and I'll like it if I want to. All right, I'm not going to quite tuck it in yet because it's still a little bit warm, but we're going to start putting, and I'm just going to use a stapler for this. I have Tim Holtz's Tiny Attacher, and we're going to start putting these fun little edges on with just staples. I already have one on the other side. I don't know if that's what's making it hard to get it to mind itself. This should be nice and cool by now, so we'll tuck her in. This whole little thing now feels a lot better to me. Okay, let's do this one. We gotta get all our other little strings out of the way, and mostly I just need to get, we got a runner. Where's our snips? If you don't do something with these edges, they're just gonna keep fraying and fraying and fraying. This other end is already done. Well, you know what we could do that would make this easier? Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Me, I'm so smart and pretty. That way I don't have to try to hold it while I'm stapling it, which being a shaker hardly ever works out well for me. The concept is great. It's fine. Just don't move it after you get it pinned down. Well, I don't want to, usually I don't have this much trouble, but usually they don't curl up on themselves quite this much. This one is like, I think because the pom-poms is super extra curly on itself, and I want to get it just right so you see the pom-poms over top. Ah, we did it! Yay! Amazing. Just take your time. Once you get one end done, the rest of it is dead easy. Oh, look, and it hardly even went through that. Now, for the other side, you have a number of different things you could do. I'm kind of just focusing on what the top of this looks like rather than each page, but if that's really kind of an owie, I would worry that my granddaughter would hurt her little fingers on that. So, touching the staples, because she would want to touch the staples. So for this one, we're going to come along here. My solution to a problem with ribbon is more ribbon. Yay! And that's not meant to stick out over the top. That's meant to cover the staples, right? We might need a dab more glue up here because this doesn't appear to be sticking as well as down there. So maybe we didn't get as much glue up here. All right, so while we're waiting for that one, this one is a flippy outie. So we're going to do this one. Let me find a nice, oh my goodness, look at this one. Look how wide that is. All right, so we needed about page length. Let's go ahead and preemptively torch it. I know you see the lighter. I just can't see it. There it is. Okie dokie, okie dokie. This is going to be pretty. All right, I'm gonna staple the green part and let the red part stick up. Just make sure I didn't staple it to the page behind it. That page behind it moved. That makes me a little nervous. All right, we're gonna have to cut this off. Oh, look how pretty that looks. That looks almost like I meant to do that, doesn't it? Beautiful. Okay, let's check. See how cute the top of it's looking? All right, do we have some, I don't know, those little balls were the death of me. What else do we have? What else do we have? I love eyelash. Oh, green balls. Okay, we definitely want some green balls. And if you're buying this ball type stuff, the first balls were harder because they didn't have, like, the balls were directly on the bottom rather than being on this little edgy bit. Now I am doing the big pages right now, but I could definitely add probably some to the flip out pages. We'll see what we want to do. Always turn it so it's easy for you to work. There we go. All right, now I definitely feel like this fabric tape right here is coming up, so that would be worthwhile to do a little bit of glue. And that could just be because there's a big old gap underneath there, if you'll remember. And it could just be that it pulled it away. Not a bother. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. It looks like I could cut off a smidge. I could not love that more. Is this a flip out? Nope, we got two more. Okay, let's look and see. I did like this one very much. We could put the green on top instead of the red. Yep, so I'm supposed to do green on this one if we're going to go red, green, red, green. So let's do that. So we said green, green, and we'll put the red down. Oh, so cute. One more. I want a red one. Should we do the damn red balls again? Or is there another cute red one? Eyelash won't show up. This is kind of pretty. What's this? Oh, there's red balls with the extra bit. Oh, thank the sweet baby Jesus. Okay. Yay. Oh, I got one on that one. Oh, yeah, I just did that. Okay, never mind. Never mind me. No, I have not been drinking. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm doing something fun. I'm starting a Substack. Oops, something dropped. Oh, it was just a paper clip. Starting a Substack, which is kind of like a newsletter, but not quite a newsletter. It's like blogging and that. And I'm going to have it be for frugal living because I like frugal living. And I'm going to keep it a secret so you can't know what it is. Ha! Ha! It's a secret, but I want to get a bunch of stuff on there before I tell you guys about it. So it's interesting and not boring. All right, let's see where we're at. I'm going to do a final flip through. Do not fret, but I almost feel like I want, oh, wait, there we go. And our jingles down the side, that's looking cute. Okay, we may be doing the final flip through next week. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.